Hello YouTube fans, this is Asian Hulk presenting his retro deck, which have been cards that I've gotten before the Yu-Gi-Oh movie or during that time, and also cards I was in the Yu-Gi-Oh movie and before the first. Alright, and also I'm going to present my cards in a different fashion. Most people present their cards with monster, spell, and then trap. I'm going to do it a different way. Okay, first card, Polymerization. Fuses the cards either on the field or in your hand. Dark Designator. Select one card. Call out a card name. If your opponent has it in his deck, he gets added to his hand. Card Destruction. Both players sends their amount of cards in their hand to the graveyard and draw that same amount of cards and add it to their hand. Mystical Space Typhoon. Destroy one spell trap cards on the field. Dian, Keto, the Cure Master. Increase your life points by 1,000. Lightning Vortex. Discard one card and destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls. Scapegoat. You get 4 sheep tokens when you play this card. Fissure. Destroy one face-up monster. Destroys one of your opponent's face-up monsters with the weakest attack or lowest. Refusion, like Premature Burial, but with fusion monsters, and when the monster or the card is destroyed, the monster is removed from play. Gold Rare, of course. Swords of Revealing Light. Your opponent cannot attack you until the third of his turn, or her. Fusion Recovery. You are able to bring one Polymerization card from your graveyard and one Fusion Material monster from your graveyard when you used it for a fusion summon, and you would get to bring it back to your hand. Stray Lambs brings out 2 sheep tokens, kind of like Scapegoat, but you can sacrifice these guys, but you can't summon on that turn though. Horn of the Unicorn increases your monsters and increases attack and defense of your monster by 700, and when this card is sent to the graveyard from the field, it returns to the top of your deck. Poison of the Old Man. You get the choice between either increasing your life points by 1,200 or inflict 800 points of damage to your opponent. Raigeki Break. Discard one card from your hand to destroy one card on the field. Traps now. Enchanted Javelin. When your opponent attacks you, although it won't negate the attack, you'll get the life points back if it attacks your opponent monster. You're a monster, but it attacks your life points directly, you gain the attack life points. Oh, fell. Okay. Trap Hole. When your opponent normal summons or flip summons a monster with an attack of 1,000 or more, destroy it. Compulsionary Evacuation Device. Returns one monster on the field back to your owner's hand. Another Raigeki Break. Dust Tornado. Destroys one card on the field, and you get to be able to set one magic or trap card. And, well, yeah. Dust Tornado, again. Enchanted Javelin, again. Negate Attack. Stops the attack and ends the battle phase right there. Draining Seal. It negates the attack, and you get to gain life points. Kind of like Enchanted Javelin, but if it attacks your opponent, it attacks your monsters, your monster won't be destroyed, and you still gain life points. And then final, Dust Tornado. Waboku. Any battle damage sent to you is 0. Torrential Tribute. When a monster is summoned, destroy all monsters on the field. Magic Drain. A really good card. Negates the activation of an opponent's spell card and destroy it, or your opponent can discard one spell card to negate this card's effect. All in all, your opponent is going to have to lose a magic card. Now, Gold Rare Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Very powerful card. Very well respected. Hard to get out. Dark Paladin. Increases its attack points by 500. For each dragon type monster in either player's graveyard, and you can discard one card from a hand hold on. You can negate the activation of a spell card and destroy the spell card by discarding one card from your hand. He can only be fusion summoned by Buster Blader and Dark Magician. Now, Familiar-Possed-Hiita. Pretty much the battle difference between attacking and defense. But you have to sacrifice a certain amount in order to use her effect. I think it's placing here. Summon of Illusion, flip, offer one monster on your side of the field. When he's flipped, to special summon one fusion type monster. Foxfire, this card cannot be destroyed. Well, when this card is destroyed, he gets to come back to the field, and but he cannot be sacrificed. Luster Dragon. Familiar-Possed-Eria, same thing, but with the water. It can only be summoned by water to use its effect. Wynn, by the wind monster to use its effect. Asu, same thing, earth. Gemini Elf. Kaiser Sea Horse, sacrifice this card for the choice for bringing out a really strong monster. It can count as 2 tributes for a light type monster. You can easily bring out Blue Eyes really fast by sacrificing this one card. Buster Blader, for each dragon type monster in the graveyard, in your opponent's side and graveyard, gains 500 attack. Kaiser Sea Horse again. Red Eyes Black Dragon. Uh-oh. Blue Eyes White Dragon. Better. Dark Magician. Destalos the Firestorm Monarch. When he is tribute summoned successfully, you get to choose one card out of your opponent's hand, discard it. If it is a monster card, inflict a life points to your opponent, life points by the level times 100 points. Sea Serpent Warrior of Darkness. Another Blue Eyes White Dragon. Great Angus. Blue Eyes White Dragon. And these 2 cards will be the reason why I saved these for last. I always say save the best for last. Blue Eyes Shining Dragon. He is legal now. And pretty much he gains 300 attack for each dragon type monster in your graveyard. And you can negate the effects of spell, traps, and monster card that designates this card or chooses that cards. Pretty much it can be killed by the same way. By Raigeki or multiple card. Like if you use a Raigeki, it'll kill him because it's not specificating him. Obelisk the Tormentor. A legal god card. Oh snap. You have to sacrifice 3 monsters in order to normal summon him. He cannot be affected by spells, traps, effect monsters, except by other god monsters. Those are the only monsters that can pass through his effect. If you sacrifice 2 monsters, you get to destroy all cards on the field. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is my retro deck. Hope you liked it.